Good morning, it is a beautiful June day in Positano. I thought I would take you around and show you some of the flowers in bloom in June in Positano. And we're going to start off in my garden at home, and I'm almost a bit too late for this. The roses are starting to dry out now, but we have these beautiful trailing roses which are absolutely lovely. And they're all just starting to dry up now, but they're still there. And then the hydrangeas are all coming out, which are lovely this year. There's a couple of different colours and some more down here. And also the jasmine is out in full bloom and it is absolutely gorgeous. It smells heavenly. That's got fairy lights on it at night time, so it's really pretty. Actually, I've changed my mind. You know what I'm going to do? Instead of doing a flower tour, because I'm not really that knowledgeable about flowers and I won't be able to tell you the names of anything, I'm going to do a garden tour. I did it yesterday on Instagram and it seems to be really popular, so I thought I'd share it here as well. It's June, we've got a load of stuff to eat in the garden at the moment. Let's go and have a look. So this is our potato patch, and the potatoes are pretty much ready to be dug up. You have to wait until the plants have all died off, and they pretty much have. And as you can see, there's potatoes everywhere. Oh, I shouldn't be digging them up, but there are a couple. There we go. At the very end, we also have an onion patch. I'm not sure how long we've got to wait. We pulled one up the other day, but they're not really ready yet. At the end of the onion patch, we've got some romaine lettuces that look like they need to be eaten. This is a very, very fruit-laden white plum tree. I'm gonna have to get my dad over to make some plum jam. By the end of the summer, we'll have grapes here. These are like really long, like rosé coloured grapes. I don't know what they're actually called. And there's a lovely big rosemary bush there, which is very useful when we're cooking. I'm being followed. I've got animals coming at me from every direction. Behind me here, these are all eggplants or aubergines or melanzani, whatever you want to call them. They'll be ready later on in the summer. Right, let's go upstairs. So our garden is on two different layers. That's the lower garden. Now we're going up to the upper garden. We have row number 1, zucchini. The second row here we have French beans. So we'll find a bit. There we go. There we go. So it's nice to come and grab some of these and stick them in a salad at the end of the day. And then we've also got these broad beans here, which need to grow still. They're not ready yet and those need to be shelled. And yeah, littered around there's a whole load of apricots because we have this big apricot tree here. There's also runner beans here. Some little tomato plants. Yesterday on Instagram I said, oh look, we've got strawberry plants. Looking closer, you can see there's actually celery, not strawberries. I said I wasn't very knowledgeable about plants. There you go, celery, strawberry, look the same to me. At the end here we have 3 fig trees. One of them's red figs and one of them is white figs. And they will soon be ready. That one's pretty much ready. Moving on around the back, where we have the settings for a future horror film. We've tried to grow corn every year. We have failed to grow corn every year. Here, if I'm not mistaken, these are peppers, probably red peppers. We have got a scattering of fallen pears because we have got a pear tree and it has beautiful tiny little pears. And they need to be picked and they need to be done something with immediately because they're almost overripe. Our lemon grove, which you've seen before. Another apricot tree here. Here we have another white plum tree. I know we've got a red plum tree somewhere, but I can't remember where that is. This big tree here, which is the biggest tree in the garden, is a walnut tree. These are fresh walnuts. And here we have a dog that keeps getting in the way. We have a cucumber plant. They're still very tiny, but lots of yummy cucumbers. And then of course in the greenhouse it is chock-a-block full of tomato plants, and come August we will be canning our own tomatoes. There's still some oranges left on the trees at the back of the garden. So I hope you enjoyed that garden tour. I just want to point out that it is not me and Carlo that do the gardening here. It is Carlo's brother Luca, who comes down pretty much every day, and on his only day off a week, he comes down here and does the gardening all the time. He absolutely loves it, and it's him we've got to thank for everything. If you haven't subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button below, and you can see many more videos on life in Positano. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.